It's not that I don't know what to say, I'm just absolutely, utterly fucking speechless. It's just crazy to live in a world and live in a country where Black people are actively oppressed still. I'm just fucking heartbroken at this. Us white people can use our white privilege to stand up for the movement, stand for what's right, and be a voice during a time like this and protect Black people and be there for them. That's all we can do. It's not our place to make it our movement and make it about us. It's not our place. It's not our place to overstep. I don't know what it's like to be Black and live in the United States. I have no idea, and I'm not even gonna pretend like I know, because I don't. I can't even imagine what it feels like, and it's not fair. It's unjust. This happens way too much. It's gotten to a point where it's just like, enough is enough, you know? I stand with the Black Lives Matter movement, and I mean that from the depths within my soul. I know there are a lot of people out there supporting this movement as well, but I'm fucking scared of the people who are not supporting it. Racism is wrong. Racism is not an opinion. If you are racist and you back that up with, it's how I was raised, it's how it was when I was younger, that's not an excuse. And those of you out there that are tweeting things like all lives matter, that's a very ignorant ass thing to be tweeting and posting about right now, because all lives cannot matter until Black lives matter. And to those of you tweeting things like blue lives matter, blue lives isn't a thing. It's not a race. Cops are not oppressed. The movement is for Black Lives Matter. Stop trying to change it. Stop trying to make it into something else. This isn't a political issue. This is a human rights issue. We need to stand equally and united, and that can't happen if an entire race is oppressed. Do you get what I'm saying? Black lives matter. Black lives have always mattered, and Black lives will always matter. It's unfortunate that they have been treated and are being treated as if they don't matter. It's scary. It really is just very scary that there are cops out there who believe they're above the law, and they use their power in very unfortunate ways. You're supposed to be able to trust cops, that they're gonna be there and protect their citizens. They're also first responders. For example, with George Floyd, might I add, the way that the cop was sitting on his neck with his knee on his neck, that's illegal in MMA fighting. I just want to throw that out there, because on the side of your neck, that's the biggest artery, and if you put pressure on it, you suffocate and die. You can't tell me that that cop accidentally killed him. You can't tell me that George Floyd died because of underlying causes or issues. That cop had a motive, and that cop wanted to kill him. The video, you just see the cop with no emotion or remorse or care in the fucking world, and it's scary how a cop can just take away a life so easily, like it's just another day at work, in a for a reason that is just so wrong. George Floyd didn't do anything illegal. And George Floyd did not resist. You're taught from a very young age to love everybody and treat others how you want to be treated. I literally learned that in like first, second grade. You would just think it's like common sense to look at everybody equally. These are things I learned at such a young age, and it's just like people are fucking grown and still being racist. Like, no justice, no peace. Black Lives Matter, and change needs to happen. This is fucking ridiculous. I stand with the movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. I will always stand with that movement. And if you're watching this, I'm gonna link down below places that you can sign petitions and donate, and things you can do to help. You don't need a huge platform to make a difference and for you to use your voice. This isn't gonna get better if we're not actively protesting and actively speaking out about it and making our voices heard. Also, it goes further than just social media. It has to continue after this, like after the hashtags die down and after it's not trending. I hate fucking saying that, but like, you know what I mean. I don't mean that in any offensive way at all. And it also starts with people you know. This goes further than just a hashtag. All lives can't matter till Black Lives Matter. Be safe. And I really mean that. If you're going to those protests, and there are also numbers to call if you get arrested for being out past curfew. I'll link those down below too. Any resources that are necessary for you guys are going to be in the description below. Just change needs to happen, and it starts with us.